Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Aryan. My name is Tanu Virmani. I'll be your examiner today for the IELTS speaking test. Can you please tell me your full name?
Yeah, my name is Aryan Raghav,
What should I call you?
and you can call me Aryan.
May I see your identification?
Yeah, here's my passport, which I used for my IELTS registration.
That's good. Let's talk about where are you from?
Actually, I'm from Chandosi, which is just near the Muradabad district, and it's in the center of our Uttar Pradesh. It has beautiful historical, iconic temples and a lot of education buildings, and I really love this place.
Do you work or study?
Currently, I'm working and I'm as a part-time job in the evening, but I'm a student. Most of the time I spend with my studies and I'm preparing for IELTS these days. And in the future, I want to pursue BTech in aerospace engineer from abroad.
Let's talk about silence. Do you like being in a quiet places?
Of course, very much because I'm an introvert person. So I used to enjoy living in a silent place and a quiet place. Although it's hard to manage all the things because I have to manage my cooking as well as my clothes and all things by my own. But it gives me feel comfort and concentrated atmosphere so I can focus on my studies.
When do you usually need silence?
After finishing my projects and after finishing my class, which I usually join in the morning and in the afternoon, so I need a quiet place to use my some vocabs and some kind of speaking practice for like this. And most of the time I spend in the evening in a garden, which is just on the top of my house, where I spend myself some time and meditate, which really helps me to concentrate and all the things.
Is it easy to find quiet places where you live?
Of course not. It's too hard because I'm living in a metropolitan city, so it's too hard to find a quiet place. So I try to just close my room with some kinds of curtains and try to make a noise proof. Although it's hard, it's very expensive, but I try to. And I prefer morning time. That's why in the at around 5 a.m.
Did you enjoy quiet places as a child?
No, of course not. When I was a child, I used to play music and I uh, walk around here and there with my friends and dancing on DJ in every wedding, no matter whose wedding is this. And I was so different when I was child. But now my mindset has changed. I'm more focused for my studies and as well as for my career.
Now I'm going to give you a topic. You will have 1 minute to prepare, and then you need to speak for at least 2 minutes. You can also make notes if you wish.
If you want to book your one-on-one speaking test with me, so बेबी कोड एप्लीकेशन को डाउनलोड करो या फिर आप वेबसाइट पे जाकर भी बुक कर सकते हो अपने टेस्ट को। शॉप सेक्शन में जाओ, स्पीकिंग इंटरव्यू विद द टीचर, अपने स्लॉट को बुक करो एंड गिव योर स्पीकिंग टेस्ट। अगर आपको अपनी राइटिंग इवैल्यूएट करानी है तो अपने राइटिंग टास्क 1 और टास्क 2 को शॉप सेक्शन में जाकर अपलोड करो और रियल एग्जाम टीचर आपको देंगे डिटेल करेक्शंस plus a feedback.
Please start speaking now.
Yeah. So last month, I used to spend most of the time at my roof, which was really quiet, and there are a lot of flowers of different kind and different countries, which is very expensive. But it was a quiet place. Uh, But after some time, the rainy season started, so it got ruined by rain and some kind of heavy wind. So it was hard for me to select a new place. So I decided to select my room, just developed by me, and there's a quiet place and no one disturb me. The main point is that, so I can meditate easily on the place. But recently my neighbors children just came in my room and just shouting out, so I found it really hard. So last weekend I joined a meditation class which is just near my house. So I go in the morning and spend some quality time with my some friends and some colleagues, which helps me to focus on concentration and different kinds of things. And they have a really quiet atmosphere. And they start with different kinds of meditation techniques, like Chinese techniques and some kind of Indian techniques, which is really famous to improve concentration and how we should behave uh, in a quiet place and how everything works like that. And in the future, I really want to continue with these kinds of classes. Although I will move to abroad, but I will stick with this routine and I will make my new place so I can focus on myself, which enhance my knowledge and obviously boosts my confidence because I spend more time with myself, so it gives me experience what I'm doing, what I'm not doing well. Yeah,
Why is silence important?
I think there are a lot of reasons. First of all, we need to focus on ourselves. If a person is doing any kind of task, they need a silence and quiet atmosphere because it's too hard to focus on a single thing. Like there's a quote last day I read a quote. It's about rabbits. If you are trying to chase two rabbits at a single time, it's too hard to chase. So you need a quiet atmosphere, which provides only not only good environment, but as well as good motivation.
Do people have enough quiet time nowadays?
I don't believe so because in the past people had a lot of time because there was no hectic schedule and not of advanced technology at that time. But nowadays, we are living in a cutting edge technology. Everywhere is DJ, someone is playing DJ, and most of the people are just spending time with different kinds of application. Although they earn money from these kinds of tools, but today we are not living in these kinds of environment that we were wanted.
Is silence more important for adults or children?
I think it depends. If we are talking about adults, it plays a significant role because they are working on their curriculum activities and as well as academic skills. So they really need it. As I talk about childhood, they don't care about silence. They need to spend time here and there shouting and all the kinds of things. So it depends on age and, and it depends on like groups. If you're talking about teenagers, obviously.
Can silence improve work performance?
Of course, I'm completely agree with it. Uh, when people work in a silence place, they product more and they enhance quality time and they spend quality time. Recently, I was reading an article. So it was from Harvard Gazzetti and they researched on a lot of people. 50% people working in silence and another 50% working in a crowded area. So result was dramatically surprising. So they just those people who were working in silence, they were more productive as compared to those people who were working in metropolitan cities and other kinds of things. So yeah, obviously it is important.
Why do some people dislike silence?
Oh, pain. It depends on person. If talking about childs and they don't like silence, they really want to play with friend and play DJ and different kinds of tools which are available in our this modern era. If we're talking about adult person and old person, they don't like that. They really want to live in silence. So most of the people in their older age go to mountains and spend some quality time with nature, which really heals their inner peace and gives their uh, feeling of connection with the environment. I think that's the major problem.
So that is the end of your speaking test, Aryan. Thank you so much. Let me just
Thank you
give
so
you
much,
a
ma'am.
quick feedback. The entire will be shared on your portal. I can
Okay,
see
ma'am.
that your estimated band will be band 6.5, but
Okay,
some
ma'am.
things you need to work on, right?
Okay, ma'am.
You try to work on your complex structure, that is good. Fluency was maintained, but there's a repetition also. Ideas were logical. You try to give like relevant explanations also, but there was noticeable hesitation, right? Some self correction when you're discussing about more complex topics. Really hard, really hard. There was a repetition. Instead of saying really hard, you can say really challenging, really difficult. Okay? Helps me again, as I told you in the class. Assist.
Oh,
Calm
yeah.
also, kindness also, you can use these words instead of talking about only quietness. Part 3 may try to extend your ideas more. Don't talk about we, talk about people. Always try to give any general or real example instead of coming to the personal example. When you talked about spending time with each other, you can say they are staying connected. Instead of spending time, use the word stay connected. ठीक है? तो लेक्सिकल रिसोर्सेज पे थोड़ा सा वर्क करो. गुड रेंज ऑफ वोकैबुलरी है, बट ट्राई टू वर्क ऑन टॉपिक स्पेसिफिक एंड लेस कॉमन वोकैबुलरी. आज what we have discussed in the
Yeah.
class पे वर्क करना है. ट्राई टू इंक्रीज द एक्यूरेसी ऑफ कॉलोकेशंस की जो वर्ड चॉइस चूज कर रहे हो वो करेक्ट होना चाहिए. कॉमन वर्ड्स का बार बार से रिपीटिशन नहीं आना चाहिए. एक्सप्रेशंस का भी नहीं आना चाहिए. कॉम्प्लेक्स सेंटेंसेस पे वर्क करो. एरर्स रिमूव करो. जो भी आर्टिकल्स के भी कई बार आते हैं, ऑन कहाँ लगाना है, इन कहाँ लगाना है, राइट? अदरवाइज इट वॉज गुड. ओके.
Okay.
Thank you so much for joining. Keep on speaking.
Thank you so
Bye.
much, ma'am. Thank you
Bye
so
bye.
much.